I'm not a makeup artist, I'm a makeup enthusiast. Hello everyone! Thank you for tuning into my channel. Today I'm coming to you with the video of the February ipsy bag. So if you're new to my channel, hello, and if you are been around for a while, welcome back. For those of you who are unfamiliar with ipsy bag, formerly known as My Glam Bag, is a beauty subscription service where every month you can get a nice makeup bag with 4 to 5 products in them. Usually the products are related to the face, but every now and then they throw in something that can be used on the body and also on the nails. And the subscription is $10 a month. I've purchased a year's worth, so I've been getting them every month since, I want to say, August. Yeah, maybe August. So I decided to do something new this time because this bag inspired me to actually show you all what it was about. I think some of it started because people on Instagram, after I showed the bag and asked what they thought about this month's bag, a lot of people were saying that they didn't like it and they thought it was whack. A few people even said that because of this bag they unsubscribed, and there were several other comments. But what was so interesting to me is that I actually really liked this bag, whereas last bag with the lotion and the hairspray, and the brush, I just felt like it was not as good as this one as far as what was in it. So I decided to do a makeup look inspired by this bag because everything in this bag could be used together, which is something that I liked. I felt like everything in this bag could be used together, and it was a cumulative bag that I really liked. So I'll start with the bag and then I'll show you everything as I talk about it. So the theme for this month was Get Red Carpet Ready, and so the bag is a black kind of like patent leather feel, and it's red inside with the ipsy logo. This bag is, I guess it's the generic size of all the bags that they have. They're usually about this size, and I like that this bag, as far as the zipper, the fabric of the actual bag is separated. A few of the other bags that I have, because the zipper piece right here is behind the fabric, the way that they stitched it, my fabric gets caught in this zipper. The brown one, I think the brown one was from like September maybe, or November's ipsy bag. Yeah, so I like that. So hopefully that won't happen with this one. And then I'll go into the items. So I'll start with the first item. It's the PIXI Flawless and Poreless. And this is a pore minimizing face primer, oil-free, hydrating, hypoallergenic for all skin types. I use this today as my primer, and I put it all over my face. And I felt like it went on smooth. I didn't feel like it was cakey. Some primers, because they're meant to mattify the face, they will, when you put them on, you really have to rub them on quick because they'll dry. I didn't feel like that with this one. This one went on smooth, and it also didn't feel like it was silicone based as I put it on my face, like the Mirabella primer that was in a previous bag. It just feels like straight silicone. This one felt creamy, and I think it's doing a good job at holding my makeup on. So I like this, and I think that having a primer in a bag is always great because certain primers you may have don't work well with certain makeup, so having a repertoire of primers I think is great. And if you're one who is subscribed to this makeup bag and you've never used a primer, I think it's amazing for them to have this primer in there. So the people who were complaining about the primer, I think some of the complaints were that it was making them oily or that they didn't like it. So it hasn't done so as far as oiliness with me just yet, but we will evaluate how that is, I guess, over the next couple of weeks. And as far as not liking it, I think if you are someone who really has a love of makeup, then you probably wouldn't be excited to get a primer because you most likely already have primer. But subscription services where you don't get to choose what you want have to have products in there for someone who's just introducing themselves into makeup and would feel that buying into the subscription service will be beneficial for them because they don't have makeup or don't have much makeup and want to expand their variety of makeup, then it makes sense. So I like this being in there, honestly. So after I primed my face, I put on my makeup. Today I'm wearing MAC Face and Body, and then I set it with the MAC Natural Skin Finish Mineralize in Dark Deep. Then I went onto my eyes. I primed my lid with the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and then I used the Coastal Scents Glitz and Glamour eyeshadow packet that's in here. And I like the results that I have using all these colors on my eye. I used an additional color from the Wet n Wild Vanity palette as a transition color because I have a lot of space between my crease and my brow bone, so I always have to put like some type of color up there to keep it from looking just like shadow, highlight, and then skin. So outside of that, all of that is on my eyes is this today. And so on my inner and middle of my mobile lid, I use the color Ashen. And then on my outside of my lid, on the outside corner of my lid, I used the color Incognito. I then used some of Incognito and blended it into the crease just a little bit, not too much, but I wanted it to have like a smoky eye effect. It also brought it up a little bit to give like a cat eye look. And then as my highlight, I used the color Candlelight under the brow bone, and then my transition color was the chocolate color from the Vanity palette by Wet n Wild. And then I went back in and added some Incognito, which is the darker black color, to deepen the crease. And I added a finishing touch of Candlelight to the inner tear duct to highlight that area and a little bit down into the lower lash line. So that's how I did my eyes today using just this palette, and I think it's a great smoky look. It could be a daytime look, but I would say if I went less heavy with the smoky eye, then it would be a good daytime look, but because I did go heavy, I would say this is more of an evening look. So after doing the eyes with the shadows, I used the MICA Beauty Cosmetics gel eyeliner. So for me, I love gel eyeliner. If you have been wanting to tune into my makeup videos, then you see that I'm always using the Maybelline Eye Studio eyeliner. That is my gel eyeliner of choice. It's the only one I have. I love gel eyeliner. For someone who is just being introduced into makeup, I find that using gel eyeliner is so much more practical than trying to use liquid with a little wand or trying to use a marker. You can use a liner brush to put on gel liner, and you can use a brow brush, which a lot of people may not use to do their liner, but it's really easy. So today I used a brow brush. I liked it. It went on really smooth, and it didn't take too long to dry. So I like this being in there, and I think if you've never used gel eyeliner, it's a great way to expose yourself to it. And if you like gel eyeliner, then you most likely liked it because it's really good. It's a good gel eyeliner, really smooth, and gel eyeliner lasts forever. So the next thing in there is the Lash card. And initially when I saw this Lash card, my thoughts were this could be something that I use as like a eyeshadow guard. I've seen some of the beauty gurus that I like, they use eyeshadow guards when they're putting on pigment or shimmery or glitter. And so that's what I thought it was gonna be. However, when I opened up the packet, I see that this is not adhesive at all. This is like a piece of stock paper, and it's supposed to be used to help you apply your mascara without getting it on your lid. Now, I struggled with this. I really did. I had a hard time holding it and then trying to maneuver my mascara on at the same time. It's really difficult to use. I think that this would probably be best suited for someone else to use on a client. So you hold it up to your client's eyes and put on their mascara so you don't have to mess up all of the beautiful eyeshadow that you just done on your client. But for someone to use it on their own, I think it's gonna take a lot of practice. I think that a lot of people who got this, whether you really love makeup or not, may have been a little surprised with this one because it's not something that's easy to use, so a lot of people probably aren't using it. And I've watched so many videos on YouTube with makeup gurus, and I've never seen anyone pull out a lash card, which tells me that it's not something that is in high demand, that is readily you know, used by the masses. So I think that this will be something that if you continue to use, you really have to practice with it. And because you only get 3, you really don't get that much practice with it to make a decision about whether or not you want to invest in the product. So for me, I don't see myself using this past the 3 that are in there, because it was just so difficult. And then also my eyeliner wasn't completely dry, so when I did put it on, it like smudged my eyeliner a little bit. I was a little upset about that. And then using it on the lower lash line, I found a little bit more success because it's so much easier to hold something like this, and as opposed to up like this. So I found more success using it on the lower lash line, but I still don't see the hoo-ha about it. So as I was putting on, using the lash card, I was putting on the mascara that came in the Ipsy bag. Now this mascara, I find that the wand is beautiful, but I don't find that it really illuminates or gives you dramatic eyes. I love dramatic mascara. So for me, that's a personal preference. You might not care for a dramatic mascara, but if you have very scarce eyelashes, or your eyelashes are very short, or I guess just like not that much, like, you know, scarce. I already said that, right? If you don't have that many eyelashes or that much eyelashes with the fullness that you want, then this probably won't be something that excites you either. I do have long eyelashes, and my eyelashes are really thick, hence why I like them to even be more dramatic than they are. And I often find myself using 2 mascaras. I use one for volume and one to lengthen, and I'm not sure exactly what the specifics for this one is, because it doesn't say like volumizing or lengthening or anything like that, so I don't know. But I can say that it's not a bad mascara. I think it's a nice quality, but it's just not giving me the volume that I want. But then again, nothing gives me the drama that I want because I use 2 mascaras, so I'm gonna be difficult to please in that regard. So enough with that. So that was this, that was February's Ipsy bag. So tell me, did you get the February Ipsy bag? If you did, what did you think about it? And if you didn't, will you be interested in subscribing? So please subscribe to my channel. I put out videos every couple of days. If you have any questions, leave them below. And as always, I love you for watching. Bye.